Hello again. Well, this is my second day. Well, hello. Today I'll be reading Where the Wild Things Are. If you're new here, my name is Eric. This is the story of how a boy has his own imagination and somehow it turns into his own island. Maybe you can use it this sort of break while you're crammed inside. Where the Wild Things Are by Marcy Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one of a kind. And another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up," so he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew, and he doesn't even know. Tis. And grew. And grew until the ceiling hung with vines and walls became the world around. He has a good imagination. Oh yeah. The ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max. He sailed through the night and day. And out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. Because you see right here, there's a monster. So he must be at the wild things place. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they rolled their terrible roars, and they gashed their terrible teeth. They rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with his magic trick of staring over in their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. Why would monsters be afraid of a human? Maybe you can answer that at the end. And they made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the rumpus start. Normally it should be let the rumpus begin. Yeah! Now stop, Max said, and he sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, and the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be somewhere where they loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world he smelled good things to eat, so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. Oops, forgot to show you the picture. Sorry about that. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go, we'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said no. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes. They showed their terrible claws, but Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. I bet the monsters are feeling sad that their king has to leave them. And he sailed back over a year and out of weeks and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. As you see right here, this bowl and cup of water is waiting for him. And it was still hot. there is no picture here. That is the end of the book. If you enjoyed Mint, please comment down below. And make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Goodbye. Maybe you can use your imagination this week. Bye for real.